So, in our co-main event, right, we have got a former champion against a rising star. Yes, it is the Bantamweights on show, right? And after last week, after Marab just was sensational, right? All the bantamweights are jockeying for position, right? People want to show that they could be potential challengers either next or upcoming. You know what I mean? So, we have Deiveson Figueiredo against Montel Jackson, right? So, Montel Quick Jackson, he is 33, 5'10", 75.5-inch reach. He's got a overall record of 15-2, and he is on a 6-fight win streak. Woo! Right? He is 9-2 in the UFC, coming off of the Contender Series. So, Montel, right, he won his contract in June 2018, right, against Rico da Sulio. Right, that was a third round stoppage. Made his debut, right, pretty quick turnaround, especially back then, right? So that was August of the same year, 2018. He lost a unanimous decision to Ricky Simone, right? But then he went on a 3-fight win streak, beat Brian Kelleher, Andre Sukarmouth, and Felipe Colares, right? So the Kelleher fight, he did get a stoppage in the first round, right? He caught Kelleher in a Darce choke. He did miss weight though on that fight, right? He lost a decision to Brett Jones, but then he went on a his current win streak where he beat Jesse Strouder, stopped him in the first round. He put a beating on JP Boys, right? And yes, Shahane, what was his former wife's name? But I know she was happy about that one because that was after they split, right? So got a decision over him. He then beat Julio Arce. He knocked out Rani Yaha in a fight of the night, right? A performance of the night, I should say. He also knocked out Damon Blackshear, which that is, that's definitely a good one, right? Again, performance of the night for that first round stoppage. And last time out, he got a decision over Daniel Marcos, right? That was May this year, which, that's definitely a good fight, a good win. Right, so he's definitely fought some tough guys, right? Some tough guys, some veterans there, which is good. Now, obviously, Deiveson Figueiredo, right? Deus da Guerra, right? God of War. He's fought tougher opposition for sure, but Figgy is 37, 5'5", and a 68-inch reach, right? Which then, when you think about it, that means he is giving up 7.5 inches in reach. Because Jackson's 75.5, right? Jackson also has the biggest hands in the UFC. So there is that factor in this. You know what I mean? Figueiredo's got an overall record of 24-5-1. He is 13-5-1 in the UFC, and he's just coming off of 2 losses. Right? So he moved up, right? Because, yeah, after the final fight with Brandon Moreno in January 2023, where Moreno won back his belt, he then moved up to Bantamweight from flyweight, and he beat Rob Font, right? Beat Rob Font. He then, at UFC 300, I believe it was, he beat and knocked out, well, choked out Cody Garbrandt. And he got a win over Marlon Vera. So, you know what I mean? He started things off very well. But then he lost his last 2. Petr Yan lost a unanimous decision, right? November last year. But that fight was not close. Right? Yan just took it to him. You know, and then Cody Sandhagen beat him. That's what got Cody the title shot. That was May this year. That loss. Now, he injured his knee, but that was from, like, Sandhagen getting him in, like, a knee bar, I believe it was. Or a lead lock, one of the two. But, you know, it wasn't just I hurt my knee. Like, Sandhagen had been taking it to him in that one. So there is that. But I think when you think about this, right? Cody Garbrandt, former champion, he is good. But he isn't the same fighter he used to be, right? His chin isn't as good. You know, there are problems. Marlon Vera, good fighter, but he is notoriously slow at times, right, to get started in a fight. And there are times where he kind of doesn't kick into gear for whatever reason, right? Rob Font, talented, good, but he is one of those fighters that, although they're good, they can never hit that second, that second gear to take them to that next level, right? So he's a good, but he'll never be champion, let's say. He's one of them. But then once Figueiredo kind of hit those championship level fighters, Petr Yan, Cody Sandhagen, that's where he hit issues. And also, those are legit bantamweights, right? Those are 2 fighters that could potentially move up in weight at some point if they choose to. And Figueiredo, he ain't really moving up to featherweight, right? He was a flyweight back in the day. So, he is a smaller fighter in this division, not a true bantamweight compared to these other fighters, and especially Montel Jackson. So I think that's where the big difference is, right? Figueiredo has got the experience edge. He has been in war, like those Moreno fights were wars, Well, at least a couple of them, So he's been in those type of fights. He's taken damage, and then, as I pointed out, he's at a severe reach deficit in this, You know what I mean? So I think that Montel carries some very big edges over Figueiredo in this fight. This will be potentially his toughest challenge, but it's Jackson's time to shine, time to show people who he is, right? That he could be a title challenger. And I think he's ready for this. I do think he's ready for this. I'm taking Montel Jackson for the win, people, right? And yeah, this will take us to our headline